So I just wanted to start by showing the street that I come up to my apartment on, which is the street right here. And there is right here a laundromat right beside my building. And I just use my key to open the lock, the exterior lock. This beautiful place here. This is the apartment. Mi Departamento, my apartment is in the 4th floor. And the PB here, this beautiful antique elevator is the planta bajo, so planta piso bajo, and that just means it's the ground floor. So like in most of Europe, I think actually the first floor is actually what Americans would think of as the second floor. Okay. The apartments have all been converted to one apartment per floor, but traditionally there were 2 apartments per floor. So I have this door for my kitchen, and then over here I got this door which goes into the apartment. And these locks are actually really cool. So this thing here, it's all one giant unit. If you look really closely at this key, you can see that it's flat on both sides. It's got all of its teeth on the interior. And that actually makes it so that it goes in very easily. There's hardly any movement. And same thing with the doorknob. Whenever you want to go out, you grab the doorknob, just twist a little bit, just like that. Okay, so here is the landing, the foyer, right? And this is a French style apartment. Got these beautiful French floors, French doors, shockingly high ceilings. The ceilings are nuts. And there are a couple of these alcoves, like this one here, you can see the glass in the hallway here, going over to the bedrooms. And if we open this up, this guy, we can just pop this out a little bit just to show off this little alcove. This is between my building and the next building over. I guess I can shut that appropriately later. There's another one in here through the foyer. There's this one over here, which also goes out. But I'd have trouble showing you this, really. You can see here that glass area and this here, this is a dependency. Like for somebody to take care of the apartment, they had to have their own little space there. That apartment on that side through here, it's like a private apartment for service. But that apartment is tiny. That would be like 150 or 250 square feet. So anyway, here's the kitchen. Beautiful. I mean, this place is just, I knew I was getting a nice place, but I honestly had no idea. There was champagne here at one time. So a lot of this stuff was mine, but the bread they gave me, all of these things, these chocolates, this is 70% pure. It's like a hockey puck of chocolate. And then they got these things that are called alfajores. Although this one is not quite an alfajore, but it's inspired by alfajore because it's got the dulce de leche in it. Coffees and milk and stuff. Lovely slide out pieces, drawers up the wazoo. I can reach that obviously, but the ones over the fridge area here, I can't quite, I actually can reach it. Like, let me find it. There, I can reach it, but I can't get into it afterwards. It's too difficult. Same thing over here, there's like drawers way up the wazoo. Beautiful lights too. This oven, despite looking extremely old, is actually very powerful and gets up to temperature very quickly. Love the little clock too. Pretty cool. Let's look at the lights real quick. So we got these or these. Like additional workspace and more drawers. And then this is the living room, the main room of the apartment. This gigantic apartment, not including all of those alcoves like out the window and in the stairwell, and also not including the dependency suite, this apartment is 1,200 square feet, or about 1,300 square feet or so with the dependency. Look at this. This thing has got to be 7 feet tall by 4 feet wide or 4.5 feet wide. It's gigantic. They got a whole series of these pieces. That is a space heater, like a faux fireplace. These chairs and that couch are just sinfully comfortable. I like the little frog too, this guy. But I got these. But there's no space out here. These are the only ones really that I have access to. But this is that same view that we were just at the beginning of the video. 7 minutes ago now. I need to go faster than that. And that's okay, because that'll be easy to do because I've almost covered. This is this gorgeous dining room with that wonderful crystal and those questionable lights. Those lights don't actually do it justice. If I turn them on, you'll see what I mean. They just turn on. They don't really like. They should be shielded. I mean, in such a way that maybe they reflect some light into the crystal. But yeah, so you can see here this balcony I can't get to because of the air conditioning. There are 3 of these units throughout the house or apartment. So down here, we have the bathrooms and bedrooms. Big old mirror here. Little tiny guest bathroom. This one they kind of messed up on, you can tell, because they didn't want to, they, I guess, ran out of funds to move this over before putting in the sink. If you rearrange the space, you can get more space, but there's barely, like this is shoulder to shoulder in here. I can't turn the camera around while I'm doing this filming, but trust me that one shoulder is almost against that wall while the other shoulder is almost against this glass. And if I sit here, my shoulder is against that glass. But this bathroom has no such problem. This is just beautiful. It also has that exterior balcony exit area. It's got this French style wash and the duvet. And then it's got this fantastic overhead lighting that you can use whenever you want to check out your skin and maybe makeup or whatever. This is the waiting room between the 2 bedrooms. That door there is locked. It goes over to the service dependency. This is the smaller guest bedroom, and it's gigantic. I mean, that's a double, and that's a big, deep couch. So it's particularly deep, and there's all this space between those 2. You can see out that window a little bit, but that window is not the best one. That's the AC, and then this is a converted doorway, which is now just a mirror. And I love the use of mirrors in this space. That's actually a really neat surprise. And also just the general height of these. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's like I'm staying in a church or something. These things are fantastic, and I have access to them. I got my clothes in there. That is a 55-inch television, which looks like, get over here, you can see it in context. that looks like nothing on the wall, but it is pretty big actually. And the third AC unit. And here I can actually turn this mirror around and then use this mirror to like see my back, which is really awesome to have that. I love the fact I can just hang a bag here for my laundry, and I can get a decent view out the window and a different view than I would normally have, surrounded by big rising, high-rise buildings there. But that's my apartment. I hope you enjoyed the tour.